Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark for, as you can see on the title screen, let me keep it back here, Episode 3 of the Wintermute story, Crossroads Elegy. I'm so excited to get into this. Hinterland Studios released the trailer for it, and there's a lot to go through and unravel. So a little recap is, the past two episodes we were playing as Will Mackenzie. We got into the plane crash because the Aurora knocked the plane down. We went through one of the towns where Astrid seemed to have passed through. That's who we're playing this time around. We had the encounter with the old bear. Just don't want to go too spoilers into stuff, but just a little recap for you guys. So we're going to go into... We're going to resume and see where this...
Too heavy.
Here we go. This was the end of episode 2. So a little recap for how things ended off for Will.
A locked case. Well, that is interesting. A locked metal case is a thing of the old world, stranger. It's a world of closed doors and things being off limits. Yeah, see, I was part of that world, but that world's over. This is my world now, and in my world, I make the rules. In my world, see, there are no locks.
Your world sounds crazy.
What's in the case?
I have no idea.
What's in the case?
I hope it's painkillers.
Your ID says you're a pilot. You have a plane somewhere.
My plane wouldn't do you any good.
Yeah. Should I show you what happened to the last person who lied to me? She didn't look so pretty after I was done.
She?
So now he's ready to talk. Well, don't worry, pilot. You'll be with her soon.
Yeah, so that was the end of episode 2. I guess it kind of played out through that cutscene, and we'll hopefully be able to kick off into episode 3, so... I'm just going to hit escape to keep us going. There we go. So, continue to episode 3. So that was kind of the end, and it was the vague hints of she that we weren't sure about. But now we're able to hop... Oh, and I missed this opening too. Now this is going to be really interesting because of the title. Crossroads Elegy. I mentioned this in a video that's coming up in a week and a half from this one, but... Elegy is always something like a eulogy, said about a person in passing. And some of the teasers for this episode have been... hard to say the ramifications on the story and if it'll keep the same strength the first 2 episodes from the Redux have done. But overall, I am super excited to be able to play through this and see this other half of the story.
Don't you come here and say I didn't warn you about the way your world can alter, and oh how you try to command it all still every single time.
I wonder if Astrid met Methuselah at all too. And then we haven't seen her yet in the story, so maybe she'll be in this one. And that's the old trapper, the Grey Mother. And this might actually play a role, too, to Astrid's story. There's a lot with her we're going to get to see and learn about.
you back to me.
Okay, so now we're going to get into this and see just what goes down. Oh boy. I'm just super excited. I don't think this is Will. This might be Astrid. I think that was one of the inmates. No way. Oh, did they really? That, I think, that might be Astrid right there, actually. So we're playing it, so this is from someone else's, yeah. Oh, I love that twist. Oh, man. Okay, that worked well. Sorry to butt in there, but... the end of the trailer kind of showed that as possibly, like, almost an end of her episode, but I'm so glad it's not. Right. Okay, this must be an Astrid flashback. She got her hand hurt just like Will did. Yeah, just like in the trailer. Okay, so I know how... this is good. This is really good.
So, she lives.
Where am I?
And she speaks. You're in my house. Found you out in the snow a few days ago.
A few days?
Almost dead. You're half frozen and then feverish. Judging by those cuts, you've been dealing with more than just the bad weather.
I ran into some trouble on the other side of that tunnel.
By the looks of it, I'd say the trouble ran into you.
Where am I?
I told you. My house. You're still weak. Rest up and we'll talk more later.
No. I'll be okay.
Suit yourself. Then let's talk.
Oh, it perfectly reminds me of just the Redux, how they changed the dialogue to be so nice and kind of fluid like this.
You said we're in your house. But how did I get here?
I was out hunting. Came across you in the snow. Buried. You'd been out there for hours, maybe even days. Nearly dead.
Oh.
Sun turned up a little bit.
Thank you for finding me.
Name's Molly. And don't thank me. Thank the crow.
Crow?
Yeah, crow. Or maybe a raven. Damn bird wouldn't shut up. Led me straight to you. Almost like it was guiding me.
Interesting. I wonder if that's like Methuselah. The first two episodes, you meet Methuselah, who is a really weird, almost spiritual, supernatural ability guy. So I'm wondering if maybe there's a connection there.
You carried me here?
Drag more like, but yeah. You're pretty far gone. Wasn't sure you'd make it, to be honest.
All I remember is the tunnel. And wolves. Being chased, and then wandering. Forever. Like the world had no end.
Yeah. In the woods. In the dark. You can wander for days until you get so hopelessly lost. There's just no way to get back to where you were.
I was in a Small town. Milton.
Other side of the mountains. Old town. Bad shape since the collapse. Haven't been there in ages. You must have wandered a ways for me to find you where I did. But you're not from there.
No. The whole town. Milton. It's gone. I mean, people are gone. Most of them are. It was a fire and...
Whoa. It's
So
okay.
she was there for the fire.
You're all right now. Don't get too worked
Oh
up.
boy.
You nearly died out there. That does funny things to people.
So, power's been out for a while.
Yep.
Think it'll come back?
Well, we're used to the power going on and off out here in Pleasant Valley, so we're usually prepared
Now we know
for
where
it.
we are.
Feels like we run this farm on generators for better part of the year. Problem is, now the generators won't start. Or the cars, tractor. The TV's dead, radio won't work. Basically, the only thing that works is the old landline and rotary phone.
Really?
How is that possible?
I guess because it's pre-electronics. The old party line from when this farm was originally put in, maybe 60, 70 years ago. I'm not exactly sure how or why it still works, but it does.
Well, that's great. Can you call for help? Find out what's going on out there?
There's nobody to call.
Nobody else lives around here?
Nobody who'd help if you asked for it.
So we're in Pleasant Valley, and some communication devices still work, but pre-electronics, that is interesting. But anyway, let's just keep listening and see everything we have to learn.
Is this your kitchen?
By the time I got you here, there was no way I was carrying you upstairs.
So you set up a bed in here.
Power's out. This is the warmest room in the house. This cook stove is probably keeping us alive.
Oh, is she going to go into herself or about Will? Probably herself.
I was in a plane crash in the mountains. That's how I ended up in Milton. I got separated from a friend.
They were in the crash too?
Yes.
They make it out alive?
Well, there was a storm. Wolves. I got disoriented. We got separated. I couldn't see him.
Him. So you left him out there.
And then I ran into trouble. Wolves and worse. I'm sure he made it out fine.
Yeah? How are you so sure?
Nothing could break that stubborn skull.
But you're worried about him.
Yes. And there's something I need from the plane.
What is it?
Something important. I need to find him. I need to get it back. You haven't seen a man pass through here.
Nobody that sounds like your guy.
But you've seen a man.
Like I said, nobody that sounds like your guy.
I'm guessing she's
Freezer's empty. You're gonna need energy to heal, which means we need meat. I'll be heading out early to hunt.
Okay.
You should stay here. Rest up some more. You don't look too good.
Thank you.
She's probably run across the inmates.
And it's not safe out there, so just stay in the house.
Right.
I mean it. Stay in the house.
I like Molly a lot. She's that grizzled survivor I know, and I've seen some crap. Just listen to me. she's still got the ring on, too. That's a nice touch.
Ah, you're awake. Thought you were resting. Managed to bag a stag not far from the farm. This'll keep us fed for a bit.
I heard a kettle whistling.
I put it on for tea. So we can have tea and meat.
I must be starting to feel better because that actually sounds good.
It's amazing what hunger does to the mind. If you're feeling better, you can start answering some questions. Like, what the hell are you really doing out here?
It's a long story.
Well, power's been out for, I've lost track of how long. We got the cold, we got deadly blizzards, we got hungry wolves, we got some tea and meat. We aren't going.
I really like Molly.
So to be honest, a bit of storytelling be a nice distraction right about now.
So this is where we're going to learn more about Astrid, because she was a doctor, and it seemed like what she, in that case, is related to being a doctor for someone, or taking care of somebody, like medication or something like that. But anyway, enough me babbling. I do want to have a little input, but there's just so much to sit back and enjoy at the start here.
I'm a doctor. Dr. Astrid Greenwood.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Astrid. Like a head colds and babies doctor?
More like lab coats and test tubes. A researcher.
Oh, okay, so not the useful kind.
I need to get to a town up north. Perseverance Mills. You know where that is?
I don't get out much, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, there's some sick people there, and they need my help. And the thing I lost in the plane crash. The thing my friend might have. I need it if I'm gonna help those people.
The thing the stubborn guy you left in the plane crash might have?
Right.
So what you're saying is the thing you need is on the other side of that collapsed tunnel in the mountains, in the place where you ran into trouble.
That's right.
You know what? You coming here to Great Bear?
Yeah?
Not your best plan.
Probably not, but... So, Astrid does think Will's alive, which is interesting, but it also says that she seemed to have seen him before he fell into the ravine. Maybe.
So the people up north, in Perseverance Mills, why are they sick?
I'm not entirely sure. That's why I need to get there.
You must have some ideas, or why travel all this way?
I have some ideas. Yes.
But you aren't going to tell me what they are.
No. I'm not.
And the thing your friend in the plane crash has, the thing you need to help them, you aren't going to tell me what it is either, are you?
Right.
Why all the secrecy, Astrid?
Well, you are a lady with a lot of secrets.
It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You're in the middle of nowhere. People are scarce, but you can't open up a little more, especially considering she saved your life. It's a little interesting, but it does make for you want to learn why Astrid's so secretive. So maybe this episode will give that, or not this episode of the series, episode of the game will give us that insight.
So, when you came in, I heard you locking a padlock. Same thing when you went out. Am I locked in here?
It's better for you to stay indoors.
Why?
Lots of wolves out there, and it's cold.
And the inmates.
You aren't strong enough to go out there yet. Trust me, it's for your own safety.
I appreciate everything you've done to help, but I'd like to leave. I have to find my friend and get on with my work.
When you're stronger.
So, I'm trapped in here.
Like I said, it's for your own good.
I'm thinking she's heard that before.
So, is your husband around?
Husband?
It seems like more than one adult lives here. I assumed, husband.
Assumptions can be dangerous. You're a doctor, you should know that.
I didn't mean to.
You should just mind your own business.
But you just got back.
I need space. Need to think.
I'm sorry.
Stay out of my shit.
Looks like I'm not the only one with secrets.
Yeah, but you have to give it to her. She probably has warrant to keep hers more than you do, Astrid.
This place. Am I really trapped in here?
Tell you more about Molly. Okay, so let's look. Ooh, yeah, so we have a little bit of stuff. Well, there is food in the shelves and everything, so this place is well stocked. Wonder. Yeah, I can access our inventory, so let's see. We've got a sprained ankle, some pain, so that'll just rest up. Nothing about our head, though. Yeah, not dressed with too much either, inventory-wise. Yeah, so basically got very little on us. But let's just do a little bit of looking around. Or try to. But yeah, I'm guessing Molly has had to be putting up with a lot of stuff out here to survive. Like, she doesn't strike me as being a bad person. It's just that she's grizzled and she knows what she has to do. Oh. Basement's locked. A broken rifle.
Looks like maybe the barrel exploded.
Wait, the barrel I'm not sure how the barrel would explode. I almost thought it looks like use it to smack or really bash against something. Yeah, we're in pain, but there's not really much we can do about that. Old radio. Oh,
That looks like Molly from a while ago.
I thought that was actually supposed to be Astrid and Will.
Ah!
Okay. Yeah, I'm afraid we're making her be in a lot of pain for moving around, but we kind of have to for what we're searching and going through. Guess we'll try going upstairs. What do we got around here? Nothing really. Some more pictures. Honestly, if I was in Astrid's spot, I would have probably just stayed downstairs, tried to get the meat cooked, so that way when Molly got in, it was something she didn't have to do, considering she's been saving us, and... But yeah, it's just really weird how secretive Astrid is about this, so... Just want to see. So we found 2 out of 3 things. There's one more somewhere. It's a little...
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Uh-oh. Orange fabric, so... Oh, I thought that was blood, but if that's orange, that might be inmates.
Torn from something. Ow!
A phone.
Hello?
Thank God you answered.
Molly?
Yeah, it's me. Listen up, Doctor.
Okay.
They have me surrounded. They're smart sons of bitches.
Who has you surrounded?
Sounds like
Are you in
wolves.
trouble?
Not who. What? It's those damn wolves. They've cornered me in the barn. Sounds like they're trying to find a way in.
But wolves don't usually bother people.
Don't bother people. Shit, lady, haven't you been paying attention? Never mind that.
Okay, what can I do?
I need you to bring me something from the house.
Okay, but you locked me in here, remember?
Flower vase. Key to the basement's under it. Look for the gun locker. Grab the rifle rounds. Take the old revolver for protection. Might not stop a wolf, but it'll slow one down.
Ooh, that's it.
Follow the blizzard line from the house to the barn. Get here quick and we'll figure it out. Hurry!
Okay, I'm on my way.
Go straight to the gun locker. Stay out of everything else, got it?
I mean, she said it was pretty urgent, and with how Will was faring with the wolves all around, so under the vase. There we go.
Got it.
Let's open that up and head on down. Are we going to find some bodies down here? Our jacket, gloves, toque, a few supplies. Those would be helpful. Let's get ourselves... Oh, already equipped those right off the bat. That's good. Okay. What the hell?
What?
Seemed like an earthquake and...
Holy shit.
That's her husband, all right. But it looks like he froze to death. I'm not going to worry about that quite yet because, let's face it, this has been... There's a revolver.
Bring this along.
Rifle rounds.
Other
Revolver
ones.
ammo.
Worse.
Load her up. Close that up. I don't think there's anything else I want to go looking at around here. Let's just worry about Molly and helping her out. But this is already off to a really interesting start, giving you the revolver, which was something actually just added in the last update, so they've been plugging away at this. And there may be some bugs here or there. I don't...
There are the lines to the barn.
I'm guessing this is what it's meant to be used for, so... Try and be careful. Just keep close to the blizzard line.
That hurts a bit.
It makes me wonder if Molly's been used to this for a while, because to set up a blizzard line, you basically know you have to go out a lot in the blizzards. Let's go along, keep following this as best we can. Reload and then get to the barn here. Oh.
This'll come in handy.
Might as well take those arrows. Wait, what? Where is she?
Hello?
That you?
Molly?
Yeah. Look, sorry I bailed on you, but I couldn't take a chance and wait. One of those big bastards broke into the barn. And as luck would have it, I'd left my bow in here last summer, completely forgot. Anyways, took care of that son of a bitch.
Molly, I was in your basement.
Right. So?
I found the body.
Shit.
Molly, who was it?
Just... It's none of your business. I told you to stay out of my shit.
Okay, well, this is a strange turn of events.
No flyer for a town meeting of some kind. Looks like the town's not too far from here. If Mackenzie did pass through, he might have ended up there.
Interesting plan, but first I would say let's get you outfitted. Just pick up everything around here we can. And they updated the wolf model too, so that's nice. In the trailer I noticed that the wolves got a new model pretty quick and right away. A wheel. Okay, I could just break that down. I got a fire barrel. So let's look at our map. So the town is down this way. Yeah, it's not too far off, to be honest. Pleasant Valley outbuildings. Oh, is that a lamp? It is, but we can't use it. Just want to do a little look around, make sure if there's anything else. I am quite happy we got a revolver already. We could use that as a bed. Some planks, more stuff just laying the hay. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just rest for... Yeah, it's still going to be pretty freezing though, and I don't think we have anything else for us. Not at the moment. Do we want to try? Maybe not. You know what? Let me see if I can craft some tinder plugs using what I've got. There we go. Maybe we'll try a small fire just to get our temperature up a bit. Yeah, so that's 1 of 4. So we'll try lighting a... Ooh, actually, I think it takes less time to start a fire up proper, too. But we'll start a fire, let that warm our temperature up. Maybe make ourselves a little bit more water.
Okay, that didn't work.
Did not, no. You know what, let me try sleeping for 2 hours, just to see how we kind of fare off, because that'll only be -1, and maybe if it's later in the day, it'll be easier to go around. But yeah, our pain's all healed up. Although, it sounds like we're still, yeah, sprained ankle. Oh, actually, we could treat that with our bandage. Okay, so now that we're all healed up and we should be all set to go, I'm going to leave this first episode here. Let me just do a new save. All this story 3-1. So, thank you guys very much for joining me on this first episode of The Long Dark, episode 3, Crossroads Elegy. Very, very interesting start to things. I am so excited to see what else and the entire story play out through Astrid's eyes here. And I'll probably have this episode going up on the 23rd, just day right after, because I want to just get it up and, get the series going on the channel. So until I see you all next time, please remember, as always, survivors, to take care and stay alive. Oh.